Welcome back to Mac Talks of Football, and Liverpool have scraped past Crystal Palace, a 1-0 victory for the Merseyside team, but that was a very close game. So let's go ahead and talk about it. What a game that turned out to be. Nobody really thought that it was gonna end up being such a close game, and especially at Liverpool, like they came into the game with high on confidence. They won last weekend. They won midweek against Bologna 2-0. So they would have not really thought that they are gonna expect such a fight back. And if you look at that first half, it was very easy for Liverpool, and I think they would be in that second half, especially they would be cursing themselves that they did not finish the chances that they had created in that first half. They got the goal early on, and it looked like it was going to be quite easy for Liverpool this game, because Crystal Palace, they never really threatened Liverpool in any way. It felt like so lethargic. The players were, the movement of the players, there was no aggression. They're just wandering around in the field, and it looked like it was a practice game for Liverpool in that first half. I don't know what happened in the dressing room during the halftime talk, and what Glasner told his player, but they came out and it felt like it was the completely different Crystal Palace. And I think Liverpool themselves were quite shocked at the way that Crystal Palace responded in that second half, and I think they Liverpool would be very should consider them very lucky that they got 3 points out of that game, because Crystal Palace really went toe to toe with them in that second half, and I think they were a better team by far in that second half. They created about 6-7 goal scoring opportunities, and the way the game was going, McAllister getting injured, then Alisson getting injured, a new keeper coming in who has never played for Liverpool. It just felt like Crystal Palace are gonna go ahead and get a goal. I like it, not one, maybe it felt like they were gonna go ahead and get 2 goals, the way that they were playing it, the way that things were happening, but so Liverpool somehow, some way escaped through all of that and managed to get the 3 points. Crystal Palace, like as I said, so many chances. Eze, Nketiah, Tanana, so many of them. In Crystal Palace in the second half, almost like 8-9 goal scoring opportunities, where Alisson saved like about 3 or 4 chances. Then the new keeper, he saves about 3 or 4 chances. So it was a very entertaining second half in terms of Crystal Palace's performance. Liverpool really did not create that much in that second half, but as I said, they had to defend a lot in that second half, and I think they did it really well. They won that game 1-0. It was a close. I went for a 3-0 win for Liverpool. I thought it was going to be quite an easy win, but as I said, it ended out being quite a tough game for them. And now, but they got the 3 points, and I think that's what really matters. We keep on saying that it is not a sprint; it is a marathon. You need to play out games. You need to win out games when you're not playing good. And today it felt like that for Liverpool. They had the lead, and they somehow needed to defend it, and they did. And the funny thing is, today you are not gonna hear anybody say anything about dark cards or something like that. Liverpool had all their 10 players behind the ball defending against Crystal Palace. This is what we are talking about. Liverpool against Crystal Palace had 10 players behind the ball, and they defended for their life for a good 15-20 minutes. They did not create anything. Their main thing was just to defend that lead. And for me, like, there's no question about it. That's what you have to do if you want to defend to make sure that you get the win. You get that, you defend it. Yeah, it's not like in the way that the media played that Arsenal's role against Man City. I kept on saying that you are going to see all the big teams do this, and Liverpool have done it again, against, and no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but you don't expect a Liverpool side to do that against Crystal Palace, right? But they go ahead, and the way they defended in that 15-20 minutes 20 minutes period, everybody back down, not really creating anything. They were so deep in their own half trying to get the balls out when Crystal Palace were really on them. Now you are not going to say anything. Nobody on Sky said anything. Nobody's going to say it on Match of the Day today. You are not going to see on X, or not going to see on in the papers today. Nobody's going to say anything about that. It is just a propaganda for a particular side. Whichever club they don't like, the media is just going to pile it. I have no problem Liverpool doing that, because it is part of the game. if you are under pressure, you are going to make sure you hold on to what you had. And I think Liverpool were really good defensively. I of course they have one of the world's best defender in Van Dijk as he's the captain as well. And the entire back four, after Alisson went, the new keeper came, the guy like. The funny thing is that even the commentators didn't knew that a lot about him, so it was a good performance for him. He made a couple of good saves as well, but the defense made sure that he is not really that tested, so you know, to not get him under pressure. And they got the 3 points, and huge 3 points. They go into the international break, top of the Premier League, so it was a very big win for Liverpool. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, another defeat. They are winless. They came into the game 18th, and they still remain 18th winless after 7 games. Nobody really expected that to happen, but it happened. And the thing is, you saw that game today from Crystal Palace, and you can quite easily see that the squad that they have, they don't deserve to be there here. They don't deserve to be winless after 7 games. There have been games where Crystal Palace could have easily gone ahead and won the game, or easily could have, you know, drawn the game. So it is you know, quite I mean, it's perplexing to see them in this situation. This is the same Crystal Palace who gave so you know, about 4 or 5 English players for the Euros. They were so good last season, so to see them in this position, it's quite surprising. They would be really happy in a way that the international break has come, so Glasner has the time to regroup with the squad, to make sure they somehow, you know, get back on a track, and try to get their heads together, and try to get a win, try to get that important first and get the hood off their back. They are now one of the 4 teams to have not gotten the win. Leicester, they got their win today. It was very important for them. Crystal Palace, they have still not got the win, so it is going to be very important for them to somehow get the win. Bad and for them, they are going to the international break at 18th in that relegation spot, and it's like it's confirmed that nothing, whatever happens with the result, they are going to be in that relegation zone at the moment. So it's not looking really good, and they need to do something about it, because as I said, that the squad that they have, like, they really don't deserve to be here in this spot. So we'll see what happens when they come back from the international break. Same with Liverpool. How long can they stay at the top with so many teams behind it? Arsenal and City, they won. Chelsea, if they win, they are going to be just 2 points behind them. So the pack is following Liverpool at the moment. So it's going to be interesting how long they can stay ahead. That is it from me. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. What you guys thought about Liverpool's performance in both the halves, especially in the second half, because we know how good they can be going forward and how good they are attacking wise. But today it was their test of their defense, and how, you know, how they how good they can be defensively. And I think they passed that test with flying colors. And about Crystal Palace, like, I don't really understand what has happened at that club, because nobody really thought they were going to be in this situation after 7 games still winless. It's not looking really good. What do you guys think Glasner needs to do with the team? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 400 subscribers before the month of October ends, so please go ahead and subscribe and help us out. Until next time, bye bye.